From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and the mutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathan. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Dorani? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other. A Varani. Must have been a mercenary, come to fight in the war. I could have told him how he'd end up. Not in bad shape though, all things considered. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Stay away!
No child of dust shall escape.
Help! Anybody!
You! Up there, please help me! Please!
More mortal scum? No matter. You'll all die.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Why, if you hadn't come along, Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive. You died. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow the well restored your soul to your body. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Professor Formorus Hughes, the Well of Souls, the Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process down. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. Let me get this door. Right this way. You go first. This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death. one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful. Wait! Do you hear something? More to offer!
Fear not the desires of your death.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it? Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us. It's open. Go, go!
Dustling for the fire.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for the... their size. More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
Look at the mortal vermin scatter.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. Incredible! What are you? They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them! Burn them! Hurry! Get out of here!
Wait, you're not one of them. Ansel, yet alive! And who's this?
That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
What?
This is where we part ways. But take whatever. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. He's directly ahead, in his study. Just, he needs to see you. Right now, you're the... Go on! There isn't time to waste! I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
The scholars are soft. The Tuatha will... I never believed the world would work.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like leather armor. is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat. Simple clock. Or freeze your body and mind. That's why mages.
Go see Hughes. We haven't got much time. Never believed the world would work. Maybe it would be best.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my... If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front line, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important. It's just that you... Wait, where are you going? Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive! Go! You brute! Tear this tower apart!
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. Maurice Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. This was supposed to be a nice, isolated grove. So much for that. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the well was abused? We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Told them we needed more guards. I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. They're technically a type dangerous enough in the wild, but the Tuatha also use them in their army. Fate weavers? Ah, Charlotte. Good luck out there.
Another survivor? Were you one of the Professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very... He is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. We all knew Fomerus was... Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. We should be safe here. At least a little.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Fate weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The thread, but knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes.
What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be... The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work. But its success... The old man took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that. You really don't know much. A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then the cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. Another victory! What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? Cues may have brought you back to life, but that was still part of fate. Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the... I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan. You're nervous. Relax. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where you... Or at least I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much... Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have... If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path... is yours to determine. I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a... I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. That's just it. I don't know if you... He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean? Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? That's just it. I don't... He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. You can find... He's a damned good fate weaver. One, but that wasn't enough for me. We're out... And when a fate weaver looks at your place in the week... But now the old traditions are all... That's why they're practically human. But he always knew what... What could this all mean?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's... Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely people simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat an... I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west. So that's also a... Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're... By now.
These are strange times.
What is the mission hiding? Why are its gates forever closed?
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but although one never knows, you have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps we at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's the call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears. And many of our 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything. Oderath is a savage land. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fae and Alpha. Trust Mitharu be praised. His order... Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls. Just may Mitharu protect you.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. Help me to expose the mission for what it truly is. A prison of ideas in which they hope to keep us locked away forever. But I tell you, your mind must not be caged.
Red Legion.